Here we got a 2008 CBR600RR that we're gonna do an oil change on. We got the generic Honda oil 10W30. You're gonna need a 12mm socket. You're gonna need an oil filler socket also. You got the oil filter right there with the crush washer on top. First off, you take off the side plastics. I already did that. And as you can see, I put some tin foil right there because whenever you remove that filter that's behind there, it's gonna leak onto your header and then it's gonna start smoking a lot. You drain the oil from there. Let it, first you have to warm the bike up for about 1-2 minutes. Then you could drain the oil and drain the oil filter also. Break this nut free. Might be a little hot if you run it long, so be careful. Put this aside. You're gonna have to clean it afterwards. And then you could also remove this 10mm bolt right here for this coolant reservoir to get better access to the oil. But since I got that socket, it's gonna be a lot easier to do it. As you can see, the oil is already draining out. There is the oil filter. I'm using this socket that I have. It's using the inner one. You just put it on. Make sure it's untightened, and you can break it free. Once it's broken free, you can remove it. After you loosen it up, more oil will be coming out. As seen right there, but it's gonna be falling on the tin foil, so you don't make your headers all smoky whenever you start it up and it heats up and you can cause a fire. Set it aside. Let it drain there too. Once all that's done, you can clean off this bolt right here and change the crush washer on it. And if you have any oil like I do right there that popped up on the header, you can clean it off with brake cleaner. Let it drip for a couple of minutes so all the oil went out. Since this kit already came with a new crush washer, we're gonna put it in to this old one. You should get the bolt, take off this crush washer, and tighten it over there. Once it stops, you could do it right now since it's almost no oil left in. So whenever you get the filter, you get some like used oil and put it around the O-ring to make it sure it's all lubed up so it doesn't like crack or anything once you put it on. And then you just insert it back to where it needs to go. Personally for me, I hand tighten it all the way as much as I can, and then just an additional turn with the wrench so it's seated in good. There we go. That's probably not gonna go anywhere. Then you could take off this right here. Let's throw this away. And your oil is all drained out. Now it's time to fill it up. Once it's all tightened down over there, you can remove the oil pan. And then you go to right here, you unscrew this cap. This is your oil fill. Make sure you don't lose that. You put a funnel in there, and then there's the sight glass. This bike takes 3 quarts of oil, but first you'll have to put in about 2.5, then turn on the bike, let it circulate, and then you could add the rest till there's oil down the center of those 2 lines of the sight glass. You see, the oil is about halfway already. I added 2.5 quarts. Now we're gonna start the bike up, let it run for about 30 seconds, get all the oil circulated through the filter and everything, and then that level should drop and then you should be able to pour in more and then figure out where it needs to be exactly. Right as soon as I started the bike, so now you just pour in more and let it settle, and then you'll have a more accurate reading of where your oil level is. As you can see, the oil level is going up. Once you hit that 3 quart mark, it's going a little over. Let it settle and find out where exactly it is.